So tell me what happened the other day. What was your opportunity? Describe to me what made you think you could escape. So what was going on outside that had you kind of feeling that pressure? Where's she living? Yeah. Was that the plan, to get out and go see her? So you just kind of felt like, how much time were you facing? Was it less than a year? Was it a year? Was it? You face now an additional 5 years, right? So describe to me how you did it. I mean, because I've never spoken to anyone who broke out of jail before, and I can't imagine it's easy. So describe to me what you did. You hid in a trash compactor? For how long? Was there a possibility that it could have been turned on? Did that make you nervous, that you might be inside of a trash compactor? Why? Now, so the trash compactor can be emptied from the outside. So they compact the trash, and then on the other side, on the outside, they collect the trash. So you essentially snuck through the trash compactor to get out. What would have happened if somebody would have turned the trash compactor on while you were inside? Could you have been killed? It seems like a lot of risk for someone who was in for theft charges. I know you touched on that before, but is it something you've been thinking about now? Was it worth it? So you've been working there for about 3-4 months in that area. Same job, same thing every day? All right, so it's pretty easy to catch patterns and recognize where people are at certain times, right? Were you surprised that they didn't recognize you weren't there? No, so they figured it out pretty quickly? Yeah. Was that part of the plan, to lay low in order to... Yeah. So how long had you been planning to escape? How did you think you could have continued to, you had planned to continue? What was your plan, I guess, once you got out? Or CBS, yeah. So when you got out, what happened when you find yourself outside? How did you get from outside to your car? And where was your car? I don't know. And why was your car there? So your car was there. So you walked over to the AAC. Some of the reports were saying that someone picked you up outside, that someone was waiting for you there. That's not what happened. How often do you talk to your girlfriend from, in the past, I guess, 3 weeks or so when you had decided this was what you were going to do? You know that they record all the conversations that you have. They say that, right, on the phones as you make calls out. So if they were to go back and listen to any of those calls, they wouldn't hear anything about wanting to escape or having a plan to escape or when to be picked up or anything like that on those calls between you and your girlfriend? What sorts of things would you? So, you guys have been together for what, less than a year, about 9 months or so? What's your feeling now? Because she's in jail. What's she facing? What kind of time? Yeah. So once you got to your car, how long were you free for? Was it 24 hours? What did you do in those 24 hours? Well, they found you at the motel. So tell me, so you guys were at the motel still planning when police arrived? And what happened? How did they show up? Describe that moment when they arrived. One moment. Had you imagined your, I guess, 24 hours, your first 24 hours of freedom being a lot different than what it was like? What did you think it was going to be like once you got out? When you finally found yourself outside, was there a moment, what was that moment like? Were you surprised that you were able to pull it off? Did you at any moment regret what you had just done, thinking you were all the way in now? What went through your head when you finally did it and you were like, here we are, I got to do it now? Tell me about that. So the police are pretty sure that your girlfriend helped you in this. Are you concerned at all that they're going to be able to prove that? Who else saw you? Who else who else knew you got out, that you escaped? How did you get the keys to your car? Yeah. So, I mean, you seem like a nice enough guy. How did you find yourself incarcerated? What got you here? Because you have multiple theft charges. You were wanted for a parole violation in another state, maybe two. Tell me about your life as a criminal. What was the charge again? What was the circumstances? You got in a fight. Was it like a weapon used or something? No, so you just get in a fist fight. Got it. Where were you in college? Okay. Mm-hmm. Why did you go to jail? What happened to the guy?
Well, it wasn't bad. Like, she just said that I was going to go to jail because I was doing open duty. You know what I mean? I don't know, like my own stuff. Even though I was 10 times I want to get focused.
Right.
But he got focused.
Got it.
I went out of town to open duty, which I didn't even know what I don't know anything about.
Yeah. So you went to jail?
No.
Oh. You ran. So you were on you were out on bail, and your attorney came to you and said, "Look, this isn't going to end well. You're probably going to go to jail," and you took off. Okay.